I had top surgery 6 weeks ago, and here are 3 things that surprised me about top surgery recovery. The first one is I slept better after surgery than before surgery. I had a lot of friends who suffered from insomnia after surgery, but I have chronic pain. I've had chronic pain for like 12 years or something, and it is exacerbated by stress, and I've always had a lot of problems sleeping. Before surgery, I was, naturally pretty stressed out, and I don't know what happened in surgery in my brain with my nervous system, but I had like no chronic pain, like my normal chronic pain for like the week after surgery. I really thought I was going to struggle to sleep on my back because I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on my stomach. I move around a lot when I sleep, but I just laid back every night after surgery, closed my eyes, and slept like a corpse for at least 10 days. Now I'm kind of back to sleeping kind of not great most of the time, but it was a nice break, actually. The second thing that surprised me about top surgery was when I got my drains removed, it didn't really feel like anything. So if you don't know, people who get double incision bilateral mastectomies typically get Jackson Pratt drains put in, and that's so that fluid doesn't collect underneath the site and you don't get swelling. So they've been used for a really long time, like 50 or 60 years or something like that. And basically they're like a length of flexible tubing with a drainage end that goes underneath your incisions, and there's a bulb on the end, and you squeeze the bulb and then it like pulls the fluid out. Really elegant, genius little design. My mom took my drains out for me at home, so we didn't have to go see a nurse or anything. My mom is a nurse, so it was something she could do. They're like 10 inches long, the drainage end. So we were kind of surprised by how long they were. But what surprised me the most was that as it's coming out, it didn't feel like anything. I thought it would be painful or uncomfortable or, an uncomfortable pressure, as some doctors say, but like it came out quickly, easily, and almost no feeling. So that was pretty cool. And then the third thing that surprised me about top surgery recovery was that it was so much easier than I was expecting. And I know this is not the case for everybody. I know it's a total lottery how your recovery goes. I was prepared for the actual worst. Like I have a history of medical trauma. As I said, I have chronic pain. I've gone through a lot of things in my life health-wise. And I was just so surprised by how much levity there was, how like we were laughing the whole time. I was having a good time with my mom. Like it was not, I didn't suffer. I really didn't suffer at all. I was really, really surprised by that. And grateful. So grateful that it was as easy as it has been. And, touch wood, there hasn't been any complications yet. That doesn't mean there won't be going forward. I'm still taking it easy, but I was just so surprised that it was not that hard. It was just, I needed to like rest, and that was it. It was all right. Really, really all right. And I'm also, very grateful that I was surrounded by my mom and my friends and neighbors, and I've received a lot of support. So obviously that contributes, but the actual physical part of recovering, really not as hard as I thought it was going to be.